name's Brainybren and I'm back again for another base build in the crazy world we call Rust, and today I've got a large clan base for you, a working clan base with a large furnace. It's kind of complicated to build, but you can start it out from a 1v1. So let's just have a look. So there's your starter 1v1 right there. So what you want to do is you want to turn that 1v1 into a flat 3v3, not at this upper level, keep it lower, and then build the triangle off that side. Build the triangle off that side, delete the centre 3, well centre 6 sorry, and then you can place a large furnace in there. If you don't want a large furnace, have the triangle like the other side. This side I've opted for a large furnace, and then from the sides you do triangles on the flat squares again, and then you remove these 3x3 and you go step up, and then you make these into large foundations. Now you've got your triangles on each side. So from them lower triangles you just go down. So from your triangle you go out 3 triangles each way, giving you a total of 13 triangles on each side of your 3x3. And then from there at the top you go in 2 squares, and then you come along with 5 triangles, and then you want to fill this all in with squares and delete them and replace them with triangles, giving you that. So you have your centre base enclosed. And then on the other side, slightly different. So on the other side you do slightly different. You go across 3 triangles, and then see this triangle here, your third one, you put a square on, and then you go round with the triangles to there, you delete your square and you seal up to make the tower. And then you go round with 5 triangles here, and then 3 back in, and then you stop. You repeat the same on the other side and come round to here, and then this gap here you want to come across with 3 squares. As you can see, the squares will perfectly fit in there and they go 3 across. And then once you've done that, delete the middle one, put your triangles in and make the triangle foundation like that. And that is pretty much the footprint of the base. It's fairly complicated and it took a while to lay out, so that's why I've not filmed it. So easiest thing for you is just to screenshot that and bear in mind how I did this back bit here. I put a square off from that triangle, which allowed that one to connect to make the circle, and then delete what I didn't need. So there you go, you've got a furnace enclosed base. So the next thing you want to do on this is you're going to use roof stacking in your centre core, but you need to bear in mind we're only going to be using the foundations surrounding your inner core. So you want to put pillars there and pillars there. Get rid of that shit. That's going to be walls there. So it's only pillars next on the low foundations join into your high ones. Everything else will be walls. So once that's done, easy peasy. So there's your centre 1v1. It's up to you how you want to do this. You need to decide a way in and out. So which is the easiest way? I'd say over here on this triangle, so you can walk straight into there. Get rid of that and have a lower foundation. Just that should walk way in and out. This is your front door this way. So now we know what the start of it looks like. I'm going to speed this shit up and upgrade all this stuff. So let's speed this shit up. Oof. And after that you should be somewhere like this, all of it upgraded to stone or metal. It's your choice. With the large furnace and metal is possible. Okay, so you're going to end up with a gap here. You have 2 choices. You can either make this into pillars so you can roof stack, but I think you'll be alright having a gap, or you can use this as a door to directly access your furnace. It's up to you, but either way, got to do something with it. So I'm going to opt for a door here, and then these pillars, you need to take them up at least 3 high. Do that before you build any more of the base. Make sure you place them in the right place. Right, so that's all that done up to stone. 3 floors up, don't forget to do your centre bit, and 1.5 floor up I stuck this in, which allowed me to place a pillar that matches them, so we can have some stability near the top. Right, so now we've done that, we really need to decide where your loot's going to be, to be honest with you. I'd say possibly it's second or third floor, it's up to you. Your bunker down here, that's probably your securest point, but you've got to bear in mind there are gaps here, so if people can build up and over, they might be able to get down into this centre bit and then do something from there. I do have a plan to counteract that as I get further up, but we'll see. So let's just plough on. What we need to do next is, this is your front door over here. We're going to have this as a trap point, so there'll be a shotgun trap pointing through there to protect you on your way in, and so on forth. So it's pretty simple, just start off where your front door you want it to be, so we'll say there, and we're just going to wall round. So let's speed this shit up. Now we've got the first layer of walls down on the outer perimeter. We'll just have like that, and we'll have our trap. Well, that could be better placed. Always make sure it's pointing towards the way people have come. So like that, that's perfect. That'll shoot through if anybody's coming in. So they'll be pretty much dead. And then the rest of the base is fairly simple. It's pretty standard, all this inside. It's up to you to do with it what you want. It's just this stat bit, you need to make sure you've got the stability near the top to double stack the roof to make sure you're safe. So let's just plough on with this. You need to put walls here on the higher foundations. Okay, so let's carry on. Front door. Second front door. Okay, so we're back, and on some parts of this base it'll allow you to do this, place the door behind the twig. The idea behind this is these doors open inwards and they block people's movement inside your base, so they'd have to destroy this door to progress any further after they've taken out another door. It's a double door trick, I've used it on quite a lot, and you're able, I don't understand why it only allows me to do it on some bits and some not others. It doesn't really make sense, but if you haven't got the resources or don't want to stick these on, you haven't got to, just stick the twig in and upgrade it. So now we've got that down, let's upgrade the centre. So there you go, you end up with a weird looking centre like that, but this is all going to be hidden from the outside, no one's going to be able to see it, so it'll all be good. So all you've really got to do after you've got your 3v3 is you need to decide where your loot room's going to be within this. You need to decide where your loot room's going to be, the first floor, the ground floor, or whatever floor you want it to be. Personally, I would recommend having it on the first floor, maybe here. A lot of people complain that that's a bit weak, but you've got to think about all the shit you got outside you when the roof's stacking above you. So now you've decided where your loot room is. Let's upgrade this shit. So we want one full floor for the loot room. We're going to have 2 ladder hatches leading down. If you really want to, you can have floors in here and have crawl spaces so you can store more boxes on stuff or whatever you need to, but if you prefer standing like me, I wouldn't do that. And from here, if you really want to, you can start doing the roof trick. So F off, get rid of that. So you just want to look up basically, and just walk around. Maybe not. And as long as there's a wall below the roof, it will attach. So that's all that done. So there you go, your roof is pretty much done. So people from above will see that you've got roof stacking, but they won't know that it's double roof stacking. You've got roofs and then your floor stacked, because they won't see this outside bit. So now pretty much the rest of it is just building this shit up. The idea behind these are going to be watchtowers, going to be able to see so you can chill out here and keep an eye on your furnaces. All this is going to have barricades all the way around it, so if anybody tries to jump on it, they're going to get cut up. And we're going to have turret positions as well. So let's just fast forward this shit. Okay, so we're at the trickiest part of the base. We've taken up this outer layer up 3 floors to match the inner core. Then we've done the centre one, but we take that up 5 to the top of the tower. Then that allows us to bridge over the top of the furnace, and then we come down into here. You will need these 2 for support. You add them 2 in, that will allow you to place the wall above to block off that, and then you place a wall there which will be half exposed. That's why it's armoured, but that will then leave you with these gaps here. We solve that by putting 2 roof tiles down. So now we have a roof that we can access if we really want to. So let's drop that down. Let's have a look at this. They're covered by your towers, which are accessible. Drop down there. These are going to be trap points, so anybody drops onto these, they're basically dead. And I'm thinking maybe a ladder system to crawl up to that top bit. But either way, that's pretty much the only complicated bit of the base. All this, if you want it honeycomb, you can honeycomb it. It's up to you. It really doesn't matter. All your access is on the first floor. So I'm going to carry on and keep upgrading this shit. Okay, so that's it pretty much done. The only thing left now is to do your patio bit, which is this bit out here, and then we're just going to barricade up everything. So let's creep around here. What we really want is we want a viewing, we want some windows. Some of them shot fronts either side to give you good lines of sight out. Make sure no one's hiding on your roof. And that's it, pretty much base complete. All this is hidden. You can have a couple of auto turrets in here. There's thousands of trap points in this space. We'll get to that in a minute. So now that's all really that is left is just to decorate it. So that's what it looks like from the outside. So you've got 3 steps basically. Alright, so this is pretty much the inside's done. There's quite a lot of storage space. Come down here, we've got the 2 half block levels, storage, trapped by turret, storage, protected by turret, bit of storage here, creep round towards the front door. You have 2 turrets guarding that. Go out here, deactivate your turret, let's activate that, turn it on, and another one. We'll go through to here and make sure I close everything behind them. Then go through here, another turret. These are nice turret spots, so if anybody's creeping around in this gap here, they're going to get shot up. Good luck to them. That's just the dummy door that leads you to 2 turrets. Nothing is actually here. It won't lead you nowhere, it just leads you back into the outside around here. So as you can see, just the dummy door, maybe to trick a raider. Around here we have a turret pointed at your front door, so you've got the front door protection. You just got to make sure you leave that on, and you access it through this door here. So let's make our way towards the front door. As you can see, you're pretty secure with your doors, and we're using the stat foundation trick to make sure we're safe on the way out. And here we go. Doof. And in your main airlock, you've got one above your head. So anybody chases you in, you're sorted. Then we'll sit back through here. yeah, for this video I've not honeycombed all that. I recommend honeycomb it, maybe even wrap it in some walls. I've only got one last thing to do, that is I'm going to put barricades all the way around this roof, and I'm going to slip some traps down the side here. You'll see what I mean. So this is what I mean by slipping traps down the side. Might be easier to do from that side. Rotate, rotate. There you go. See what I mean? You've got to look down and they'll twist at a point, and then you bring them over like that. That's pretty much it done. If you really wanted to, you could wrap this in high stone at stone and walls as well. That would probably be a good idea, to be honest with you. I think a lot of people would just go straight for the doors. So see how it goes. I don't think you'll ever get an online raid situation in this, but you can shoot out your windows here to defend it. So that's pretty much the base build done. Let's do the resource cost. Okay, so 170k stone, but you can build this out of metal. Once you've got that furnace going and cranking out metal, or I'd do every single floor tile, every single fucking foundation out of metal, and just save yourself some. But apart from that, my name is Brainybren. This has been the rocket base build. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe for more. Thank you, and